So this is a new site for me, and this is the house I'll be renting, and I wanted to find a good spot for a garden. And so I walked the property, and most of the property is hilly, or the flatter areas are orchards, apple orchards, or they're a little bit too far from the home. So one of the criteria that I have for finding the right site location for the garden is to be within 100 feet or so of the home. Not only is it close to the home, it's the kitchen windows right there, so it's easy to keep an eye on it from the house, but also the sun exposure here. The sun comes up in the east and goes right over us to the west with full sun exposure from like during the middle of the summer, 8 in the morning, all the way till 3:30, 4 in the afternoon. So we get a lot of sun exposure here. Garden beds are they're going to be on contour going this way with the aquaponic system up above, uphill from it. When we water from the upper ones, the nutrient would flow down to the lower ones. So I'm thinking of having rows of garden beds this way so that we can put an aquaponic system in right there. Last week we trenched from the house, power and water up to the uphill side. And that's where those posts are. So now we have power and water up there. So here's soil that was extracted from that trench there. And you notice how it's really hard and dry. I'm gonna dig down a little bit, get to some wetter part of it. And it looks dark, it looks healthy, like loam, but when I squeeze it, it clumps together real tight, and when I shake it around, it stays in a clump. So this is mostly clay. So we're dealing with clay soil, and what we're going to need to bring life to this and to turn this into loam will be bacteria. And bacteria will turn the clay and make it more of that crumbly structure that good healthy soil has. So right now when I flood this pipe, I'm assuming that it's just going to puddle up in there. But once I get organic matter in my garden, and that organic matter starts to get deeper and deeper, it's going to create soil structure and air pockets in the soil in my garden bed, which will then give waterways for the water to percolate downhill into the garden bed. But that'll happen after all this organic matter gets built up in this clay. Taking advantage of gravity to move the nutrient to where we want it to be. So that's my current plan.